From Victoria, Catherine Skinner. From the Mildura Clay Target Club in Victoria, wearing bib number 4, Molly Bretag. And from New Zealand, wearing bib number 5, Natalie Floss. And rounding out this women's trap final, wearing bib number 6 from Victoria, Letitia Scanlon. The chief of jury for this final is Vince Lizzie from Western Australia, and the referee Greg Harris from the ACT. This final will be shot over a series of 50 targets, with the first elimination in 6th place after 25 targets. The first score update after 10 targets. Best of luck, ladies.
Good luck, everybody.
So we've just begun the ladies' national ISSF final. The first target's being shot now. And Catherine Skinner records her first miss. And Natalie Foss of New Zealand misses. So that's the first target down from everyone. Kiara Dean records her first miss. Tiniest puff of pink out of the back of that one for Kiara. Counts as a hit. This for Catherine. So our top qualifier was Penny Smith of the 119 out of 125. Followed by Kiara Dean, 116. Incidentally, they were the first and second in the Commonwealth Championship a couple of days ago. Shot under very, very different conditions. More than 40 degrees of heat and huge winds. Very difficult. Today the sun's out, a little bit of wind and a reasonably comfortable temperature. Probably the biggest problem today will be the flies. There's plenty about. Moving through the qualifications, Catherine Skinner was third. Molly Bretag fourth. Natalie Foss of New Zealand in fifth, and Letitia Scanlon taking the last qualifying position. Letitia finished third in the Commonwealth title, so we'll see how she goes here. Lovely hit. Kiara really shot that nice, fairly straight and high, took her time, didn't rush it, shot it right in the middle. Miss from Letitia. Miss there from Molly. Molly's been battling the last couple of days with a sore face with a wisdom tooth coming through. High right-hander missed by Kiara. And Catherine follows suit. And a miss from Natalie. That was the target missed by Kiara. It was well shot by Penny. It's 2 in a row for Kiara there. She can't let too many more go. With this, all 6 athletes will shoot the first 25 targets. And missed by Molly. Then we'll stop for a score update and our first elimination, with the lowest score leaving us in 6th position. If there's a tie on scores, it'll be settled by bib number, bib 1 being the highest qualifier, 6 the lowest qualifier, and 1 beats 6. And after we get rid of, after we lose our first competitor, eliminate our first competitor, we move through another 25 targets. It's another miss from Kiara. That was 3 misses out of 4 targets, I think. So we'll start on a second set of 25. We will begin eliminating somebody every 5 targets. And the same, under the same system. The least hits leaves, with a tie decided by bib number. That, of course, changes when we're down the last 2 and we shoot the 10 targets to completion. If there's a tie after the 50 targets between first and second, they'll go to sudden death shoot off. headwind today, so the targets are lifting a bit. Miss there from Natalie. So we're about to have a score update. So you might have heard there, Penny is 9 out of 10. Letitia 8. I think Catherine and Molly were on 7, and Kiara and Natalie on 6. Everyone stayed down a little, and Catherine missed. Letitia shooting well. Very good hit. Same for Penny. Kiara just taking the back of that one out. There's still plenty of pink dust. And miss from Molly. And miss from Natalie. That's 3 in a row. Molly, then Natalie, then Letitia. So that puts Penny 2 up after that cycle of targets. And she hits. Miss from Kiara. It's interesting, on Friday's Commonwealth title final, the conditions were much worse, but the hits more frequent. Lovely shot. It's another miss by Natalie, so that's 2 in a row for her. No mistake that time from Letitia. So Penny still maintains a 2-target lead over Letitia. Great shot from Catherine. That makes 3 losses in a row for Natalie. That will make her task very hard. So Penny completes another cycle of 5 targets. And Miss from Kiara. Miss from Molly, that high right. She did hit that earlier, I think. Yeah, unfortunately, Natalie in all sorts of strife here. Very difficult to recover. 15 targets down. Quite a few misses. So Penny maintains that 2-target lead over Letitia. Unfortunately, a miss from Kiara. The target rose very sharply and Molly did well to get to that. Miss from Kiara. We'll get a score update soon. I'm not near the scoreboard today. Hopefully that's Natalie getting her mojo back. That was a wonderful hit. So after that cycle, Penny still 2 on Letitia. Natalie's shooting now. She's one of quite a contingent of Kiwis here. Although the men are still shooting, I'm fairly certain we'll have one of their contenders, Nicholas Wiseman, in the men's final. Oh, so Letitia misses. That gives Penny 3. Again, another superb display by Penny Smith in the final in the 40-degree heat. And the very, very strong erratic winds of Friday. She shot a magnificent 47.50 in the final. Impressive on a good day, let alone the day that was. Looks like Natalie's figured out whatever the problem was, but unfortunately I think for her it's probably too late. Penny starts the cycle of the 20th target. If she hits this, she's 19 from 20. There's no mistake. We'll get a score update shortly. we've had 20 targets shot. I've got Penny 19 out of 20 and Letitia 17. I'm not sure on the rest, so let's listen.
Remains in the lead on 19. 3 targets behind on 16, Catherine Skinner and Letitia Scanlon. Molly Brewtag on 15, Kiara Dean on 12, and Natalie Foss on 10. The next 5 targets will determine who leads this Women's Cup final in 6th position.
Okay, so sorry, now we've got Letitia and Catherine even. 3 targets down on Penny. That'll be quite a fight. There's a miss from Penny. There's a chance here for Catherine to claw one back if she hits. Unfortunately, she doesn't capitalise. She follows with a miss. Another miss from Natalie, so I think it's fairly certain, well, not quite certain that she'll be leaving us. That's it, so Letitia manages to pull one back. Penny resets, we can have a look at her. Watch her mount, very precise. Let's watch her shoot the target. So Natalie is 3 targets behind 5th place Kiara Dean at the moment, and with only 3 targets to go, the bib number will win out if Natalie did manage to draw. Another tiny puff of smoke out of the back of that target, but that's a hit. In a flash target final, that pink smoke saves you. Miss from Molly. That was very difficult. That target really got lifted by the wind there. So puts Letitia 3 behind and level with Catherine. And Penny maintains that 3 target lead. That's 24 targets shot. Kiara misses. A lovely shot from Natalie. Penny starts the 25th target. That's 23 out of 25 from her. Superb shooting. $16 for Kiara. Catherine's level in second with Letitia at the moment. Catherine has missed. Nice hit from Molly, which puts her on 19. Little puff of pink from that target for Natalie. She finishes on 14. So she's 2 behind Kiara. She'll be leaving in 6th place. And Letitia misses, so now we have 3 people tied on 19. Those being Catherine, Molly and Letitia all in 2nd place, and Penny standing clear by 4 targets.
Catherine Skinner, Molly Brightag and Letitia Scanlon each on 19. Kiara Dean on 16. And leaving the final in 6th position with a score of 14. Please put your hands together for Natalie Foss from New Zealand.
It's a great effort by Natalie making it out here.
The next 5 targets will determine 5th place.
So apologise, they had a drop out on the system. We've only missed a few targets. We still have five athletes on the range. This one will be interesting because Penny did miss one at the beginning there, but while we're trying to get everything running, I've missed what's happening. So miss from Molly. And Letitia. So Molly, Letitia and Catherine after 25 were tied, but I'm not sure where they are now. Certainly Penny's still in the lead. So she's finished the next cycle of 5, or begins the next cycle of 5. She's finished. So miss from Kiara. So I think Kiara was the lowest, the 5th place after 25, so she may be leaving. She had a successful weekend, 2nd in the Commonwealth. Couldn't quite get there today. 2nd qualifier today. Another miss from Molly. That might make it interesting. I don't think it was enough for Kiara though. Great hit from Letitia. Some great hits. Now that we're down to 4, tempo feels a bit faster for everybody. Some miss from Letitia. That target was rocketing up. Well hit by Penny. Let's have a look at Molly getting ready. The wind is gusting quite strongly into our faces right now. Miss from Catherine. Molly shooting through quite a bit of pain with that wisdom tooth coming through. In between rounds, you could see her holding something cold to her jaw. Okay, another score update. We'll find who's leaving us in 4th position.
After 35 targets, Penny Smith is on 30. Catherine Skinner on 26. 27. Molly Breitag on 26. And on a score of 25 and leaving in 4th place, please put your hands together for Letitia Scanlon. The next 5 targets will determine the bronze medalist.
Letitia fought hard there. Saw off positions 5 and 2. Unfortunately, couldn't keep the momentum going, and is our 4th place. Australian Clay Target Association, ISSF Trap Ladies. Oh, lovely hit from Molly. Miss from Catherine. Molly follows suit. target screaming away mid-height to the left and really well shot. The wind dropped a little bit now. Miss from Molly. So as we go into the 5th target of this cycle to 40 targets, I think we'll find Molly in 3rd place. What a hit from Penny. So we get another score update.
Penny Smith on 35, Catherine Skinner on 31, and with a score of 29 taking the bronze medal, please put your hands together for Molly Britag.
Congratulations, Molly, our 3rd place getter.
10 targets will determine the gold and silver medalists with the next score update after 5 targets.
So 10 targets to go. Penny has 4 up her sleeve, but it ain't over yet. Reset required from Penny. Probably one of the uncountable number of flies here today. Should Penny win this event, that'll be the double. She won the Commonwealth. Miss from Catherine, that gives Penny a 5 target lead with only 8 targets remaining. A miss from Penny. So we're back to 4 as Catherine hits. Catherine and Penny were our female athlete representatives at the Paris Olympics last year, and Penny managed to bring home a bronze medal. Catherine, of course, no stranger to Olympic medals, having won a gold medal in Rio. So there's no doubt we're watching some real talent today, the entire field. The final 6 well represented overseas, very accomplished athletes. was a lovely hit by Catherine. We have 5 targets to go, and Penny has 4 in hand. Is my count. We're
With
about
just 5 targets to go, Penny Smith on 39 and Catherine Skinner on 35.
there we go. It's confirmed by our official scorers. Both these athletes using Parazzi shotguns. Catherine converting a little over a year ago, maybe a little bit more. Penny a few years back, 4 or 5 years ago. That was well hit. That's a target reasonably straight, reasonably low, that a lot of people shoot over. Two great hits. Oh. Catherine wasn't going to let that one land. With 2 targets to go, Penny still has a 4-target lead. Let's have a look at Catherine's setup. Sorry. Penny. And a miss by Catherine. So the last target. Penny will be our 2026 Australian Clay Target Association Olympic Trap National Champion. And unfortunately finishes with a miss. Don't think that'll bother her too much. And there we have it. Congratulations. First place getter, national champion, Penny Smith. Catherine Skinner second.
Together for Penny Smith, the 2026 ISSF Women's Trap National Champion, our silver medalist Catherine Skinner, and our bronze medalist Molly Breitag. Presentation of the quarters final will take place following the men's final, which is scheduled to commence at 3:15.
So you've heard the men's finals coming in about 40 minutes or so. We'll reset our equipment and see you back then. Thanks for joining us.